Hello, Washington Commanders fan. Today, I bring you 3 explosive news items that have just come out and will touch the heart of every true fan. Imagine following the story of a player who, besides his own talent, carries the weight of a legendary legacy. Get ready, because today's video will show you how the destiny of Gabe Taylor, the brother of the unforgettable Sean Taylor, is completely intertwined with the future of the Commanders. Understand what Dan Quinn just said about it? Will the Commanders sign Gabe Taylor? And of course, we'll bring you the 3 latest updates from the Commanders backstage. So don't forget to leave a like. It's just a click and it helps me a lot. To begin with, since the start of this year's rookie minicamp, the big topic has been Gabe Taylor. It's not every day that the franchise has someone with such motivation and an emotional connection with the Commanders jersey arrive for trials. Gabe chose Washington even though he had other options, showing that the dream of following in his brother's footsteps was more compelling. As a fan who witnessed Sean's story unfold within this club, I can't hide my emotion knowing there's a chance, however small, of seeing another Taylor on our roster. It's impossible not to root for someone who represents so much for our tradition. Despite this, Gabe's situation is still undefined. Coach Dan Quinn explained that the fact the defensive back didn't receive an initial offer was expected, and decisions need to be made with patience and strategy. The Commanders' management, now under Adam Peters, takes the selection process very seriously and analyzes all alternatives coolly. Nevertheless, all of Gabe's effort and dedication did not go unnoticed during the workouts, especially due to his speed, determination, and excellent backstage behavior. Dan Quinn, by the way, was generous in his praise for Taylor's work and that of other rookies present at the minicamp. The coach appreciated the group's professional attitude and how quickly everyone understood what is expected from a Commanders player. For Quinn, this start of their journey already serves as an important lesson for those dreaming of a spot in the NFL. Seeing everyone giving their all to try to stay on the team reinforces for the fans that the competitiveness is on another level, and this is crucial to transforming the team moving forward. The most interesting part of this journey is seeing how Gabe embraced the challenge of trying to make history where his brother shone so brightly. Even in the face of difficulties, he never showed hesitation and went for it, showing respect and gratitude for the opportunity. The fact that he's standing in front of the coaching staff, wearing the jersey of the team he always cheered for, is in itself a huge achievement. I'm sure many fans feel this emotional connection and hope that the management makes the best decision, considering not only talent, but also the symbol Gabe represents for the club. The future, however, remains a big question mark. The Commanders' roster decisions are made with no room for sentimentality, and that's understandable when the goal is to win. But regardless of what is decided, Gabe Taylor has reasons to be proud. He didn't shy away from challenges, faced the pressure of being compared to his brother, and showed courage in seeking his place. The respect he earned at the minicamp is already a standalone chapter in his sports journey. Even if he doesn't receive a contract, he left a positive impression on everyone who closely followed his quest. Are you ready for news that could change the course of our team for the coming years? Stay with me until the end, because today I'll explain how the future of Jayden Daniels, our star quarterback, could be directly affected by an NFL decision that is leaving everyone on edge. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and share this video because this discussion affects the core of our team and Washington's real chances of winning titles in the Daniels era. To start, it's no exaggeration to say that Jayden Daniels is indeed one of the leading names in the current NFL. His rise hasn't stopped since entering the league, transforming the Commanders from improbable contenders to legitimate favorites. With everything he accomplished in his first year, he quickly became the face of the franchise and the biggest reason for our fans' hopes. And precisely for this reason, every decision involving Daniel's future becomes a concern for those dreaming of the victories yet to come. Knowing this, the management was spot on in the last offseason. Surrounding Jayden with the best players, building a reinforced support team, and investing to the maximum while his rookie contract is still in effect has become a survival issue for Washington. We can't waste this rare window where our quarterback's talent and cost-effectiveness align. What fans fear most is that some misguided choice will ruin all this work, especially if it comes from outside the club. And it is precisely for this reason that the NFL Owners Meeting news has gained so much attention. According to Tom Pelissero of NFL Network, there is a debate on allowing league players to compete in the 2028 Olympics, participating in flag football. This is unprecedented, historic, and at the same time a real dilemma. The criteria allow just one player per franchise, plus one international, which is quite limiting, but still raises enormous concerns about protecting investments like Jayden. From the athlete's perspective, it's easy to understand the allure of representing the country in a global event, especially in a debuting sport at the Olympic Games in Los Angeles. But for us fans, the apprehension is great. The Commanders' management is already spending millions betting on Daniels, and the last thing we want is to see him get injured in a competition outside the club's safe environment. The risk is even more serious when considering that he might soon have a record-breaking contract extension. Who can guarantee that there won't be any unwanted side effects? So far, Jayden Daniels might not even be the first obvious choice to represent the NFL in these Olympics. Established names like Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes could also be on the Olympic Committee's radar. However, if Daniels continues with this meteoric growth, the spotlight and the pressure for his presence will increase. Nothing prevents him from quickly becoming a natural candidate to bring American football to the world stage, which opens an urgent debate within the club. Honestly, as a passionate fan, I'm torn. It's thrilling to think that an athlete from our team could also conquer the world at the Olympic Games, but the fear of losing our star quarterback to an injury is real. In such an intense contact sport, everyone knows that the line between success and disaster is incredibly thin. And now the Commanders might have to balance a player's Olympic dream with the mission of raising the NFL trophy. Is it worth taking that risk? The most complex part is that if the decision is approved by the league owners, speculation will only grow. Even with a few years until the Olympics, every season that Jayden Daniels shines, the discussion about his name at the Olympics will heat up. Internally, the coaching staff and management will need to prepare not just for contractual issues, but to face external pressure from fans, the media, and, of course, the athlete's own interest. No one doubts he has all the qualities to excel in flag football, thanks to his speed, creativity, and improvisation skills. But the uncertainty is too great to be ignored. Now, I'm going to share a behind-the-scenes story that few know and that could directly influence the future of our defense. Stay with me until the end, because the topic is about cornerback Trey Amos, recently added to the team in the last draft. His journey is full of twists and turns, situations that only increase our excitement for what he can deliver on the field. Take advantage of the start of the video to subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and comment below on who you think will be the most important name in the defense this season. Now, let's dive into the details of this update that will captivate any passionate fan. For those who didn't follow the draft closely, Trey Amos was considered one of the top talents at the cornerback position and caught the attention of major league franchises. The Commanders were in dire need of strengthening this sector, especially after struggles to contain the running attack in 2024. The team went big on Amos in the second round with the 61st pick. However, part of this luck with opponents was a back injury discovered in pre-draft evaluations, as revealed by Jeremy Fowler of ESPN. This, in fact, contributed to him being available longer than many analysts expected. Despite this history, Trey Amos's drop wasn't overly drastic. He was valued among coaches, and several experts considered that his potential outweighed any medium-term concerns. An AFC executive even told ESPN that the injury was a reason for a slight drop, but Amos was still seen as a safe acquisition. As a fan, I was relieved that we secured this talent because our team needed new blood and aggressiveness in coverage. And, of course, knowing that the medical team evaluated and approved his conditions before finalizing the decision, Amos underwent a collegiate career full of significant changes and proved his evolution on the field. After 3 years playing at Louisiana, he transferred to Alabama, where he played a few games and didn't achieve any interceptions. The following year, seeking more space at Ole Miss, he truly shone. He set personal records in tackles and passes defended, and even achieved the first 3 interceptions of his career. This leap shows adaptability, a desire for growth, and mainly the personality we so admire in Washington players. All this happens amid a restructured defense for the Commanders. In 2024, already under the new defensive coordinator Joe Witt, the defensive system showed better performance against the passing game, but still had troubles against the run. The cornerback lineup saw significant changes. Benjamin St-Juste left, Michael Davis remains unsigned, and recent signing Jonathan Jones came in as a key piece. The competition for spots is intense, with big names like Marshawn Lattimore, Mike Sainristil, and the renewed Noah Igbinoghene. This mix of young prospects and seasoned faces promises to elevate the level of our secondary. For Trey Amos, the big mission now is to take advantage of every practice, maintain his health, and show that he can put the injury episode behind him. We know that to secure a starting spot, he needs to maintain an intense pace right from the start of training. All this early pressure can be challenging, but it's also a unique opportunity to prove he deserves to wear the Commander's jersey as a starter. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think Trey Amos will overcome this rocky start and become a key piece for our defense? Or could the competition, combined with the injury history, hinder his development in the team? Leave your opinion in the comments. Share this video with other fans, and don't forget to follow all the chapters of this competition that's set to heat up the training camp. Because here, it's you, the passionate fan, who analyzes and makes the final call.